Last time on Lawful Stupid.
This is where we do that thing where we stare at the camera. Shane,
Yeah, well, that's
take
because
over right
I
now.
don't remember what happens last time ever. I don't know why you don't understand this yet. I don't know why you have me do this recap, because I don't know what happened. I wait for them to tell me
I
what
wasn't
happened
there
and
last
react.
time.
Last time on Lawful Stupid. Don't worry, boys. Shainsaw's got it. I don't remember what happened.
Last time on Lawful Stupid, you guys actually
I just
traveled.
remember.
Go ahead.
I just remember the end was very dramatic.
Well, I'll let you do the end.
Okay, go ahead.
So you guys were traveling from Hullbeck to the Richcar Peaks. Yep. And some stuff happened during your travels. Nothing super crazy.
Did it?
I mean, it was. Yeah, it did.
We picked up a
you
friend.
guys-
We picked up a new friend.
Yeah, you guys
Another one?
picked
Do we have
up,
like 40 people with us now?
No,
I'm
absolutely
losing
not.
track.
Yeah, we have like a whole entourage. Yeah.
No, you don't.
We do.
You super don't.
Yeah. I know. I have all their names.
No, I mean you have one of them. You have two of their names.
It's Christoph, Atlas, Rowan, Ginny D, Dralenor, Baktul, Farron Stonebreaker, Metal +1 AC +1 Constitution, Scarlet Fox.
Those are the really two deep characters. Yeah.
He's literally just reading all his notes right now.
Yep.
Captain Tyndall, Tall Thin Elf, Azamar.
So, Tyndall and Graylin are with you guys, and you guys, there was like the shadowy beast that attacked Atlas in the night.
Did that happen?
Attempted.
Yeah,
they
I did,
attempted.
But he dispatched them quite handily.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Yep. It was super good. He made quick work of them, and then you guys headed into the peaks. When you got to the peaks, the lute played and showed Rowan a vision.
Don't look at
Bro,
me. Don't remember.
Okay, well, it was a vision of Yarg on some sort of throne or in a room.
Oh, yeah.
He was
But he's
alive
like-
and shadowy. You're like,
Yes.
here's the good news, here's the bad news. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't remember if I said what something dumb. like
Yeah,
that.
so
I think
we
Dwayne stopped
ended-
you before you could say anything.
Yeah, so we ended the last episode with essentially Rowan saying, I got good news and I got bad news. And you said, bad news first. Yarg is super corrupted, but he's alive. And Atlas says, what? And that's where we ended the last episode. So, boys, I'm going to let you pick up off of that note.
No,
So-
because the wind loop.
Yeah.
Rowan, you have to elaborate. What did you see?
Well, there was Yarg, and he was definitely fucking shadow demon thinged.
Okay.
But
Was I there?
yeah, you were there too.
What was the
Was I
situation?
there?
Were we together? Yeah, was
Yeah,
Christoph
we were all there. Christoph and I are super chill, like just having a day.
I happen to remember from the description that Christoph was not there, but okay.
Let's for Alex's sake, and you can lie as much as you want or misremember all you want, but the vision essentially was a corrupted form of Yarg.
Look, you're all like, you don't talk, and you don't do this, and then I try to talk my bullshit, and you're like, well, that doesn't have any bearing on this. You know what? Yeah, just play Rowan. Fuck.
That's fair. You go ahead, my dude.
Right. So, you have to fight Yarg because he's trying to kill you and he's evil. And Christoph and I want to help, but you tell us not to, so we respect your wishes, and that's exactly what happened, canon.
Okay.
Boys, I mean, how do these have we found that these visions they always come true?
They've literally never come true.
One of them came true. We led an
What you
army.
mean?
Well, I
Okay,
guess the
but
Oxbane
it,
thing.
it was leading an army to step forward, and you had both weapons in your hand, and you like killed me. Like that didn't happen.
Yeah, that
That's
didn't
right.
happen.
And
There are
then
a lot-
you got pink misted by a demon. That didn't happen.
But it
Well,
could
it
have
seems
happened.
like that
We
they
can
always
change
are
it.
relative, though. Yeah, there's always something. Even if it's like half truths, it seems like there's something. Okay, so it's weird. It's very weird.
So Rowan receives visions of half truths.
I think they're possible futures. Like, if we don't do anything else, then that's gonna happen. But we can change that based on the information that I got through Special being Wynn's best friend.
Okay.
But I wonder what it even like. Why is he? What is the purpose of having Yogg reanimated as this evil character along the path we're taking right now? Like, I don't even know why he'd be important.
To hurt you?
Yeah.
Has Edis ever done anything just to fuck with you?
He does a lot. He told me my mother was dead, which was a lie. Ding.
Well, see, there you go. What would be a good way to fuck with this guy I like to fuck with? Oh, let's take his fucking mentor and bring him back from the dead as a shadow beast and have him fight.
Yeah, he's just an asshole. All the fucking gods are assholes. That's why we have to murder them.
Yeah, they're all assholes.
Yes. Every single one of them are jerks, and I hate them. I'm
I
glad
concur.
they're dead. I hope when they die, they don't get to go to their own made-up fucking heaven. Like, they get to go to their own shitty house.
I super agree with you. That is we most agree on that thing right there.
Okay, so, like...
Let's make our way. Yeah.
We have a vision. If he brings Yogg, don't worry, Atlas. Close your eyes and I'll fucking nuke him. I don't care.
Well, I know it's not him. I get what's going on here. As much as I'd hate to fight this reanimated, I know it's not him.
It's not really him.
And he would want me to fight him because it's not him.
I'll just dispel magic him. It'll be gone.
Too easy. I'm glad we figured out that possible train wreck of a moment.
You know what? It's probably not even going to come up, honestly.
Yeah, I probably won't even... We'll go right through it.
Never happened. Don't worry about it.
It's all fine.
And
Cool, good plan.
So as you guys are
Plan
shit
about
talking-
ignore it.
Are Tyndall and Graylin just there?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not gonna constantly berate your conversations with their dialogue. That will 100% water down the story. But they're there listening.
So they know these things. Like, fuck, dude, these guys live interesting lives.
Well, Tyndall is like just perpetually drunk,
Yeah.
and Graylin is like more into his own thing. Like,
I
He's
get
Gilderoy Lockhart of this
Yeah,
story.
that. He's Gilderoy Lockhart.
I'm
Harry
assuming
Potter.
he just has a mirror all the time.
just all the time, 100%.
It's a very polished shield.
Yeah, it's a very polished shield. So as you guys are like shit talking these gods,
3 of them
You hear-
showed up.
Huh.
they
Well,
do. Yeah,
GG,
and just,
everybody.
hey, motherfucker.
You were talking shit. It's me,
You were talking
Sinlor.
shit. Yep.
You know, I sound like this because I'm literally as cowboy as you can fucking get. I am on a horse all times.
At all times. Yeah, the
Friends call me
Western
Clint.
skins will come out for Lawful Stupid, and he'll just have a hat on top covering his broken horn.
Hey, what did Senlor say when he fell down?
Ow, my horn.
No. Help, I've fallen, I can't giddy up.
That's super good.
I'm stuck to literally can't get off this horse. It's my own curse.
This is
Yeah, so like I said, when you guys are shit talking these gods, you hear that the lute play again. And when the lute plays, you a little bit different this time. You see like this like a deep green mist like spread out and kind of like wrap each of you up, and your vision starts to blur and fade away. Abix, you wake up on the shoreline of a river inside of a valley, a chasm of sorts, and you see before you, standing over, almost materializing in front of you, but more like you're not 100% sure that's what's happening because you're still like coming to. You see a large orc with a battle axe or a great axe on his back, a elf with a dashing hat and a lute, and then there's a tiefling. And then there's a silver-scaled tiefling with a silver half mask, masquerade mask. And then you hear the orc say, Kristoff, I don't feel right.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark, and then he disappears.
Wait,
And ladies
what?
and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to take over as DM. Dwayne will now be playing Atlas.
What? That's dumb. I'm into it.
Indefinitely?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Are we doing the
My
everybody
first
change
rule as
places?
DM is I'm DM for life. No takesy backsies.
Bring it on, my dude.
So, Abix,
Because
you've just woken up. You're beaten and tattered, assumingly being tossed about by this water and down to shore. In front of you stand 3 figures, as described by Dwayne.
Well, I'm obviously like climbing out the water and just like coughing, like, and she gets up and like sees everyone and just like immediately like brings her quarterstaff out. Who are y'all?
Hold on.
Actually, go ahead right now, if you will, and roll a history check for me, Abix.
Okay.
And while she's doing that, I look to Kristoff and I look down and I say, Kristoff, why am I only wearing underwear?
That's a 6 for history.
I don't know. This is your life.
With a 6, you know that you know these boys. You remember them, but you're not sure what event occurred that you met them at. But you know their names. You know them to be Atlas and Kristoff and Rowan. Do not remember from when.
Alright, I put my staff down to the side and kind of like rub the side of my head. Boys, it was funny meeting you in a place like this.
Yes, Rowan. This is
The fruit
the
one.
young tiefling woman. Yes, from our famous adventure. Something smells fishy.
Yeah, where we
You
went to the
get a
seaside
paperback or
town.
hardback. Yeah, it was on the sea. I think it was like a floating city.
It was a floating city. Yes.
Very racist sea people. Yes, you remember that, right? The very racist sea people.
Do you have any more of those fruit I could eat? The last one went so well.
I didn't, Atlas. Don't. Why are you looking for trouble?
Well, it's like a double negative. If I eat another one, it'll make it good.
I don't think so.
No, that wasn't me who did
That was
that.
the other one. That was the albino.
Should I like describe her for this time? She's a little different.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
for
go
the,
for it.
for the
Yeah.
listeners.
Just
at home.
re-describe anyways. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it's been maybe like a couple years, I think. For her, anyway. She's basically almost in the same outfit. However, she's sporting white and gold this time around. And she basically has like a halter top where if she turned around, you could probably see her back. Otherwise, basically almost the same.
Cool. And speaking of back, as you're standing there talking to the boys, you feel a sharp pain in your back. And notice that your bag, whether it's from all the water that you've taken in, feels much heavier. It's uncomfortable even. And at the same time you feel that sharp pain, you feel something vibrating.
In my bag.
I had the same thing happen to me at a TSA once.
Okay, she's gonna like kind of drop down to her knees, like this is very uncomfortable for her back, and her bag's all heavy, and she like just starts undoing her bag to find whatever is being weird in there.
Absolutely. So you have the remains of some snacks left in there, maybe some parchment, but the thing that's obvious to you that was causing this pain is a tome. And this tome, it's heavier, it seems, for a tome of this size, maybe just thicker. It's completely black. It's very ornate on the ends, and on the front of it is this red text, and it almost seems like the text itself is flickering like it's fire. And you can see that this book is called The Cortex of the Creators. Can you go ahead and roll a wisdom check for me?
Wisdom check. That's a 7.
Okay, nothing happens.
Even before that roll is determined, Kristoff grabs the book.
I hold on to it.
Okay, strength check for both of you. Yeah, so we're a strength contest. We're gonna see who gets this one.
No, he wins.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah.
I rolled a natural 10.
Yeah, I got a natural 2, so that makes it a 1.
Sweet. Okay, so Kristoff, as she's gazing at it, reaches down. She's still on her knees looking at this book. Snatches the book up. Kristoff, go ahead and roll me a wisdom check, please.
Now, I just want to remind you, Devin, that I've passed this check once before. I'm not sure if that has a bearing on it.
Does not.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Okay, and for you as you take this book, everything around you, your environment, everything, your senses become crisper. They're sharper. Time even seems to slow down just a little bit. Things are like that guy who takes that drug on that one show.
Limitless, yeah.
Yes, it's very much like that.
I was hoping you'd say Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, yeah. It's methamphetamine.
Also Breaking Bad. It's
You
canonical.
feel a pull toward this book. This book, it's magical, of course. And it's like it has a life of its own, but it isn't quite ready to reveal to you its true nature.
Kristoff kind of just like pops his neck. Oh, it's been too long. I've missed you.
You know this book?
It's my book.
Oh no, this is my book, I'm afraid.
No, you just took it out my hands. Give it back, please.
It's my book.
No, it's not your book. It was in my bag.
Okay, but that doesn't make it your book. I mean, do you remember how you came about it? I bet you have other things of mine too. I bet you probably have my signet ring.
Well, that's mine now. Do I remember how I got the book?
No, you don't.
Okay. No, it's still my book. It was in my bag.
I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement.
She has a point.
But it loves me! The book loves me! It's chosen me! The wand chooses the wizard, Harry Potter!
Kristoff, maybe you let her hold it. Which is why we're...
Atlas, you don't understand how good it feels to hold this book. We can hold it together. I'll let you hold one half and I'll hold the other half.
I hold part of it. Atlas holds part of it too.
Oh god.
Alright, Atlas and Kristoff and Avix all roll. Actually, Kristoff, no need. The other two roll wisdoms.
Sure, my dude. I'm sure I'm good at those.
That's 19.
So I left my character sheet at work.
You son of a gun. That's like episode 4.
This is the most realistic depiction of Atlas
But I'm gonna
I've
roll.
ever seen in my life.
I know you're not good at them, so also add.
It's a negative 1 for whatever.
Negative 1. Yeah. So I rolled a 12.
Okay, so Avix will also have that sensation, that feeling that this book, like things are crisper, her senses are heightened, things slow down. The book is also kind of reaching out to her, but again, not ready to reveal its true nature.
So Atlas doesn't feel this, so he takes his hands off and puts it back on. Says, Kristoff, I don't think it's working. Is it a tiefling thing?
It's probably a tiefling thing, yes.
Okay.
It is written in Infernal.
Yeah, she's staring down Kristoff. Like, give it back, please.
We both have one hand on it, and it's fine. I can't let go of this book. I don't know what to tell you. It feels too good.
Oh, well, I guess we'll both be holding on to a book.
I guess so.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That has been a conclusion of Lawful Stupid.
The remainder of this podcast.
Tune in next week when they turn the pages to read together.
Take a look. It's in a book. It's reading Rainbow.
What we're going to do is have them read Goodnight Moon and then just play it backwards into the podcast.
That's
that will be their Infernal. Yeah.
Goodnight Moon backwards.
Yeah, I'll do it. That'd be fun.
That's canon.
That sounds like the bar song you sang last night.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I'll do it.
No, that was German.
I have that book, I think.
Same thing.
Same thing. to resolve this. You have to figure it out.
I'm not letting go.
Neither am I. Can we at least
are you struggling
read the book?
against each other?
Okay, great. So let's continue the story. I mean, I don't think so.
Yeah, if you're fighting for, or are you peaceably just holding it, you're going to concede that it's okay to walk together.
I mean,
All right.
yes.
Okay, right. Well then,
Hey, I look at Kristoff. I'm like, can we at least open the book and read it?
I mean, yeah, it's really hard to read. I've read it before, but go ahead. I mean, it's my book, so I would know. But go ahead and open it up. If you want.
And
I'll hold this hand of it open, and you hold that hand of it.
Yeah, as you open it up, the pages are blank. All of them. All of the pages are blank.
Oh, good. It's a new sketchbook for me.
It's not. It's a highly important magical artifact. I will not let you write in it.
Hey, what making you stop me?
Roll initiative. I'll do that.
Okay, so I just want to say before I do anything that, first of all, Abon, me and you were so super tight. I appreciate everything you do for our show. You're the best, and I love you. Obix, on the other hand, needs to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Okay.
She says nervously.
I was just like, I don't know what you're trying to do.
Who's going to cast a spell?
You're going to find
That's what
cast a spell on you. Now you're his.
That will be a 15.
You were successful in your saving throw. You know I tried to cast a spell on you.
Hey, play it cool.
Hot shot.
Avex, what are you doing here?
That part, I'm not entirely sure. I woke up crawling out of this water.
Avex, you will remember that you need to meet someone, you don't remember who, in the town of, and Dwayne, correct me if I'm saying this wrong, Hindika.
Perfect, my dude.
That's what you know. I don't know who I'm meeting, but I know that I'm going to Hindika. And you know, roll a history check for me.
That's a 16.
I don't know if geography has its own thing, but I just assume based on this history, you know how to get back to Hindika. You know where you are. You're not sure how you got where you are, but you know how to get back to Hindika from where you are. And you know that you are at the Jintar River in the country of Kaithar. Again, that's the Jintar River, country of Kaithar.
Very interesting. She, with her free hand, she rubs her temple. She's like, I just know I need to go meet someone in Dika. Or however you pronounce it.
That's good, Hindika. Yep.
Guys, I've got an idea. Maybe I hold the book. I'm
Absolutely
obviously not addicted to it, since it's
This
a
is not a
tiefling
matter-
thing. It's a non-orc thing, to be precise.
I think that's
maybe
fair.
I just hold it.
This is not a matter of...
And then when we
whether-
get to this Hindika, we can sort it out then.
So this is not a matter of someone else hold it. Everyone can hold on to the book with me. I'm just not letting go of it.
Then we're gonna hold the book together.
Okay.
This is gonna be awkward, but that's okay. How do we get to the town, Avix?
And you would know at this point that you can take the river. It's a one-day journey, but there's many more challenges that you will face along the way. Or you can take the cliffs or walk, and that's a 3-day journey. Also dangerous.
I tell them that.
Good job, Jim.
I guess we'll opt for the short, dangerous one then.
River. Love water.
Alright, river trip it is.
Cool. So you guys have decided that you're going to do river?
Yeah, where's
guys,
the boat?
How do we get on the river? I don't know about swimming for a day.
I mean, we'll just walk. I'll just freeze it.
The whole river? You're so much stronger than I thought, Kristoff.
A pathway through the river. If we need to cross, we'll walk along the river, and if we need to cross it, I'll freeze it. I'll make an ice bridge.
Too bad you guys can't walk on water.
I can kind of do that.
And just Dwayne, just for your character knowledge of Atlas, he can breathe underwater, so he could just like he could walk on the bottom if he wanted to the whole way.
I thought he couldn't. I thought he didn't get that until later.
No, he had it at level 6.
Okay. I just thought you only had 5 levels of barbarian. I guess is my mistake. I thought you took 5 levels of barbarian, 5 levels of blood hunter.
No,
it's
6
and 4. Yeah.
Got him.
So what's your decision? What are you gonna do?
Well, we don't have a boat. We might have to take the forest.
So, I mean, we
I
could
could make us
probably
a
build a
wire
boat.
or an ice
Yeah,
boat.
I did a bad job about. So as where you guys are standing, imagine that this river, it has cut through. Obviously, it's been thousands of years, and it's cut its way through this rocky area that you're in, just outside the river, and then about 15 to 20 meters or yards, however you want to do that. Outside of that, there's a level of forestry. There's pine trees, foliage. They're fallen branches, that kind of thing. So that's something you could use. And then beyond that, of course, are jutting up out of the earth is the cliffs that expand, that go up about 100 feet.
We could probably build a boat.
Yeah.
With wood instead of copper. I don't think metal floats well.
Magical metal.
I've seen Kristoff do some weird things, so I've learned not to question him too much.
I mean, yeah, it's whatever you want to do. I don't care. Or I could just make a chunk of ice and I'll float on it. I don't care.
I can just turn into an octopus or something. Down there, it doesn't matter.
I'll make all those things happen. That was just whatever. Atlas is walking on the bottom. Alex has Rowan's become an octopus, and then he's got 2 blocks of ice that the other 2 are floating on. Look at his ragtag team. We're gonna do great.
We're gonna do great. So, are we going by the river then, or are we gonna hoof it?
No, he already said that we can't walk along the river because there's 100-foot cliffs around it. It's
No, there's a space of flat land. Probably 100 yards of flat land right next to the river before it hits the cliffs that the trees.
Then we'll just walk.
Yeah, your options. Let me help you out. Your options are walking for 3 days or taking the river for a day, because a river is faster.
Not faster than me. I can run really fast.
Yeah, I don't know why we had to try to make this more complicated. We all wanted to go to the fast way off the bat. Like, okay, more dangerous, but fast. Do it. And they're like, but what if do this?
Fast.
Like, oh no, we just do it the fast way. Fast way's best. Live or die.
Fast way's best. Live or die. I long for death. What's gonna happen if Atlas kills? What happens if Devin kills Atlas while Dwayne's playing him? Do they just never forgive him?
They love you.
He can't forgive himself.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is I'd like to, as a team, and only one hand from me. I would like to build a raft.
Cool. Let's build.
Yeah, I'd do the same thing. Yeah, let's build a raft.
Okay. So one of you roll me a survival check.
Not me, said the field mouse.
Not me.
Anybody have a positive wisdom modifier? Or proficiency in that skill?
I'm jack of all trades, dog. Like,
yeah, there you go.
16.
Cool. Who wants to go look? Who wants to go foraging? Who's going to be looking for material?
I mean, him. He rolled a check, my dude.
Yeah, and
but do you want to take anyone with you?
I was assisting him.
No.
I was assisting him.
Oh.
And that means Obix is assisting him too, because we're bound by a book.
Yeah.
Okay, so Atlas, are you going as well, or are you going?
I'm gonna sit by the river. I don't want to be a part of. Yeah. Oh, of course. This feels so good.
Let the fish eat bite your toes. All right, so you three go into the, and again, there's not a lot. It's not super dense, and there's not a lot of the trees. They're sparse, but I mean, there's enough of it you can go in. But along your way, you actually run into a boat that's already just sitting off in these woods. Now it's got its dings and it's got a couple holes, but you're able to take that, pull it back to the location, and you're able to get other materials to patch up some of these holes to make the boat work.
Can I patch that with copper wire? Surely.
You can try, yeah. I mean, yeah. Roll me something. I don't care what that usually is. What is that? Your arcane?
It's an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Yeah, do Arcana check. It's gonna be 1 million. Always good.
No, it's 17.
Okay, yeah. So now the boat is blinging a little bit. Also. So that's good. So you fix this boat up. It's going to work. You test it out a few times, make sure there's no other leaks. The boat's great. And so what this gives you is when you're taking this route later on, you're going to get a +2 on raft saves. Now, I need someone else to roll me an intelligence check.
Not me,
For
so the
what?
field mouse.
Okay, I'll do
I
it.
was like,
I'm not good at them, but I'll do it.
Well,
The big dumb barbarian will do it.
Is it just a standard intelligence check, or does it come down to a skill?
So just intelligence check.
It's just a standard intelligence check, my dude.
Oh, well then, yeah. I think we all have a -1 modifier.
well, I can.
Well,
You let me do it.
Yeah, Alex, if you've got not a -1 modifier, please.
I'll try. Let's see how the dice are treating me today. That is an unnatural 21.
Got him.
Yeah.
Made the right call.
Yep.
Cool, okay. That is really good. So as you were building this thing also, you are able to do real good. So now this thing has +4 on your raft saves.
Might I add, that was one-handed.
what was intelligence check?
Oh,
How many hands do you need to be
well, yeah,
smart?
Hold on. Let's give her that disadvantage, but dude.
Okay, so you have built a very fine boat for this adventure. I'm going to say that it is just after 4 o'clock or so in the day. The sun is beginning to descend. Do you want to rest here tonight, or would you like to go ahead and traverse?
Probably rest for the night. Especially, are we still fatigued from traveling the day before we got teleported?
Ooh, Dwayne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
no
I don't
time
wanna-
passed
I
for
don't-
you guys.
I don't want to take levels of exhaustion. I'd rather take a nap.
Okay, cool. So does anyone want to keep watch? Or you guys just going to sleep? I mean, there's the cliffs, so you assume there is a level of safety there?
Yeah, I'll take
take-
first watch.
Yeah, I'll take last watch.
So here's my question.
How many watches do you want to break it into?
Yeah.
4 of them, yeah, because most people need, 8 hours of sleep? Over a 10-hour night? Something like that. At least, right? This is 4 p.m. Like, we got plenty of downtime.
I figure we'd
watches.
wake just before the dawn, get
Yeah.
ready.
Yeah, sure. I mean, your watches only have to go, 3 hours or so? To give everybody sleep time? Something like that. Cool. I set up for first watch.
Okay, cool. Who has my second watch?
Let's take third watch, I guess.
Avon, Obix, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That's an interesting one. Smoke goes okay. That's pretty shitty. That's a 9 in total.
Okay, so what happens is you're on watch, and I'm guessing Christoph is laying asleep, but also he's like maybe frozen his hand to the book so you can't take it from him?
Correct.
Just know him very well.
It's bound with copper wire.
Exactly. So as you're on watch, you hear some rustling in the trees, and then maybe even behind you up on the cliffs. But then it's uneventful. It scares you enough to keep you awake for a little while. But then the next watch is coming back into the morning, and the sun rises. And I don't know if you want to tell your friends that, or if you just want to keep that knowledge to yourself. But it is the next day.
No, I'll keep it to myself.
Cool.
It didn't seem
Well, I
important.
guess we should get going.
Yeah, let's go.
Boat trip.
But quick thing, while still holding on to the book, and I guess Kristoff will notice that she makes a little prayer. No, that's about it.
Okay.
I've prayed to gods before. It doesn't go well.
I've prayed to us too. It went alright.
which of those deities is it that you worship?
She looks down at her clothes. Pretty sure it's Sinlor.
Does she have like a big "I love Sinlor" T-shirt on that I don't know about?
No,
She's in white and gold.
I heart Sinlor.
Yeah, it's white
I'm
and gold.
colorblind. I don't pay attention to what whose
Yeah, but
colors
Kristoff
are.
isn't.
He might be. You don't fucking know. Did you
I
ask
fucking
him?
do. Fucking do. It's canonical.
Did
He
you?
is
I
Sinlor.
feel like we asked about this at one point.
You don't sound sure. Are you sure you prayed to the right god?
I'm pretty sure. I mean, my relationship with my god is alright, I guess. Never says anything. But I'll continue on.
Ours do all the time.
Of all of the gods that I know, he's the least dickish. I think I'll save him for last.
As you guys are talking right then, Onyx, you begin to have one of the most furious headaches you've ever had, and your vision begins to swim.
Does she lessen her grip on the book?
Yes.
I was gonna say, she grabs, like the sides of her head with, both hands.
Yes.
And just kind of, cries out in a little bit of agony.
Kristoff isn't...
Oh.
Oh, I put the book aside in my bag, and then I rush over to aid her.
Okay,
I was right next to you.
and before that happens,
thought you
Onyx,
kinda
here's what
stumbled.
happens with you. So as you grab your temples and you close your eyes and you scream out, you have a vision, and you remember the day that your dad left for a trip when you were young.
God, this is
And with
metal.
him, he was carrying a well-polished lute with the symbol of Win on it.
and then the pain is gone, and you open it.
What the fuck?
What does it mean?
What does it mean?
Wait a second. No, I get it. Makes perfect sense now. Rowan is on.
Rowan.
Papa?
Oh,
What?
I guess when she comes to, after rubbing her head, she looks at Rowan and the lute. Where... That looks a little different. Where did you get the lute?
Found it in a cave.
Maybe Obix's dad turns into Wan later.
Oh, fuck.
Win.
Dwayne, writing
Why?
the story on the fly.
I won't take it, but can I look at it?
Yeah, you can take it. I care less about this piece of shit.
Rowan,
I
be
will
careful.
not fight.
When she screamed out in pain, the book vanished. Maybe she can absorb artifacts.
Cool.
Did I notice him put it in his bag? No, she's screaming in pain. No, I know who perfectly has it. Don't even try. And then she'll hold the lute to look at it.
No, it vanished. It got absorbed in your body when you screamed with a flash of light, and I would like to roll deception.
Okay, you do that.
Well, it's only a 10, but my mask does allow me to, anytime I fail a deception check, go ahead and turn that failure into a success. So I will use that ability now.
Alex, go ahead and roll a perception check. I guess it'd be, I don't know, deception. You roll deception, but she's rolling perception.
It's typically a wisdom check. It's a
It's a wisdom contest, typically.
it used to be called sense motives. Now it's called insight. It's insight. Insight is what contests.
But you know,
deception.
we're not telling you how to DM, my dude. We're just saying what it typically is.
Yeah, well, tell me
No,
which one do you want me to use, Devin?
I want you to use whichever one will let you determine if he saw it or not. So it sounds like insight to know if you're a liar, if he's a liar.
Yes, insight determines whether or not you can someone telling the truth or not.
Okay, that's an 18.
Okay, and so you know how Kristoff is based on you get a sense that he's not.
I have a
truth.
magical item that lets me turn a failure into a success with deception checks.
He's carrying a mask also, which lets you know he's devious and maybe he hides behind lies. And you know that he has that book.
He's gone completely rogue.
Mad
What's what happens to hand over the keys?
He's just like, meh!
I didn't make that item. I don't honor this voucher here.
That's right.
I specifically rolled the deception check because I knew I had that in my back pocket.
There's a reason why.
I'm sure there is!
She shakes her head. She's like, aha. And she's gonna check out the loot. Very carefully.
Just like tosses it like, here you go.
She catches it like as best as she can. Like, why are you throwing an instrument? Like, what if it breaks?
He tosses it in the air and spikes it down.
Shit happens.
Into the concrete.
I'm already in too deep, and I'm just trying to keep my head from going under.
In too deep.
Cause I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep...
What's the worst that happens? If I can break a vase in a house where the mom already hates me, fuck it.
Does anything happen, Devin?
That was oddly specific, bro.
No, it doesn't break. But you just have the loot of Win, and you're observing it now, and it is what it is.
So while this is happening, Atlas is like sitting in the boat, like just like ready, you know, just like kind of like
He's got a paddle that he made.
He's like, no, he's got his axe. Like, oh, I got the paddle.
He's got makeshift floaties as well.
Confirmed.
He's crafted.
She plucks a string and then she hands it back to Rowan. It's a very pretty instrument. And
which string? Which note?
Just a string. I don't know music enough to. The smallest string, I guess.
Give me A through F or G.
Those are notes. But no, smallest string, the one closest to the
I'm gonna pick A because her name starts with an A.
The river explodes. You're all killed in a tornado.
Awesome.
I was... Okay, you guys are talking shit, but I was asking for Ginger's sake so he knew which note to put in.
Oh.
What's an A? It's an A.
Yeah, trying to help out Ginge, who we all love.
I love him the most.
Nothing happens.
Guys, anytime now.
Yeah, I give it back to Rowan and I go climb in the boat.
Cool. Alright.
Atlas is in the back, 100% in the back.
I'm sitting next to
There's
Kristoff.
room for all of you.
So whoever's got the best perception should be in the front because that's where the danger's going to come from. And I think that the only person who doesn't have a negative... Oh, you have a +5 to perception.
Yes.
Okay, I think it should be you. Oh, no, 6, says Obix. So Obix is the most perceptive and should be in the
Let's
front.
use those
not
character
gonna-
voices to communicate that.
Whoever is the best at noticing things should be in the front to be wary of dangers. I'm pretty fucking oblivious. I'll hang out with Atlas in his lap.
Yeah, I'll still sit next to both of y'all.
See,
There's
I
not
noticed how
enough
good
room
she
in the
is
back
at
of this
noticing
boat
things,
for both
which
of
means
you.
I'm the better noticer.
There's a whole space in the middle that has no one on it. It's just Rowan up front, and then like everyone is lapsies in the back.
Lapsies, you say?
I imagine Rowan's got his arms spread too, like Titanic style.
Oh,
as
the
he's,
whole
going
time.
through.
The whole time.
I'd like to go back in truce position and hold that book with you, please.
So because there's so much weight on the back, this boat's like popping a wheelie.
I shove us off as everybody's like arguing. I like push Willow into the ground and shove us into the river. Onward!
Cool. So great. So now you're traveling down this river. It's not traveling very fast, but it's got some good enough speed to get you there. And you realize why taking the river.
Well, you hear Atlas as he's like alternating rows with Willow.
Even es der schlafen. Even Yes, der Schlafen something.
So you're traveling. You've been traveling for 2 or 3 hours.
I have perceived all in those 2 hours.
Alex, go ahead and roll me that perception check.
That's a 19.
19. So it's obvious to you that the waters have picked up a little bit faster as you've been traveling. And you all realize this, but you hear before everyone else the sound of rapids quickly approaching.
About to get choppy water here.
You two, maybe you want to spread out in the boat. I don't think popping a boat wheelie into rapids is a good idea.
Hey, can we have a T-shirt that says "Poppin' a boat wheelie"?
I'll do it. That sounds like fun.
Because I'm into it.
Go ahead and do that and have all of our characters safely tied down. Maybe one in the air, but Atlas is grabbing his foot so he doesn't go out.
So what Kristoff is doing is positioning himself so that he can kind of stick either hand out on the other side of the boat, so that by like creating an ice drift next to him, he can kind of push the boat left or right.
Okay, cool. So what's going to happen is as you are coming up to these rapids, this boat is not necessarily built for it, but it was built well enough that it should maintain its integrity throughout. So if one of you wants to roll a dex save for me, I don't care who it is, and add 4 to it.
I guess it'd be me.
Probably.
Actually, all 4 of you. Yeah, all 4 of you need to roll a dex save for me.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
And add 4.
So like 4 for the boat, and then do I add my normal dex save as a character?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your boy Shainsaw rolled a 9. It was a natural too.
Atlas rolled 17.
27 dogs were good.
25 for Abix.
Oh yeah, come on, group fucking rolls, yes.
So you are traveling into the rapids, and you know it's coming. And what's happened is Kristoff is, smart boy, has prepared this ice block that is next to them, and he's ready to move you guys either way, left or right. But just as you hit a rock that none of you could really see, you saw the rapids but not the rocks beneath it, the boat jumps, and Kristoff is thrown over the side to what side was your hand on? Which side were you on, Kristoff?
Right side.
You were thrown over the right side of the boat into the rapids.
I cast levitate.
Okay, is that just 5? How many feet off the surface?
10 feet.
Okay, so
as he does that, I grab him, so I pull him with us because we're moving quickly down the rapids. I want to grab him so he's drugged with us, moving with us speed wise.
Yeah, I would weigh nothing. It would not be hard for him to do so.
That's what I'm saying, because you won't be able to keep up. So I'm gonna grab you.
Well, I had a plan, but yeah, cool. That's
not anymore.
easier.
I got a Kristoff kite. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's perfect.
we're gonna need a picture of a t-shirt
Kristoff,
with a Kristoff
come
guy.
on.
So
Popping a boat wheelie.
Popping a boat wheelie, and then Kristoff flying off the back.
He's the one. He's holding his leg. I predicted the future. Foreshadowing. Okay, so the boat jumps. Kristoff goes into the air. Everyone in the boat freaks out, but of course, Kristoff is super chill. Just casts levitate. Atlas reaches out to grab his foot and he stayed in place and now is behind the boat and hanging on to his foot, but he's still in. Your boat, let me roll for it. Your boat does great. It didn't suffer really any damage. I mean, it skimmed the bottom, but no holes or anything. After the rapids...
I'm gonna climb down Atlas like a spider monkey and then deactivate my
Atlas.
Okay. After the rapids, you are back in some calmer waters. Like when you started out. Maybe a little bit faster than that, but they're much calmer. And so you're able to take a little bit to relax, to recover, recoup, and calm down. As the sun sets, it's becoming nighttime. What do you want to do?
Start a fire on the
Set up
boat.
camp.
Okay, so you pull the boat. I'm guessing
Oh,
pull
wait.
the boat over, or
How-
do you stay in the boat?
How long have we been traveling? We've been traveling for a whole day, right?
Yes. Well, no, half a day. You got in the morning.
But no,
We don't wanna do this at night,
mathematically,
do
yeah, we left super early, so it would be the majority of a day.
It would be all of the sunrise.
Yeah,
Yes.
we would be getting real close to the edge.
Right.
Do you guys just want to power through?
It might be
I don't know.
a little safer to hold off on the side. It's a little
If
longer
we
than
wanted
we
to do
expected.
safe, we would have taken the mountains.
I agree with Rowan. Let's fucking go. You can tell that Kristoff has been sneaking ginger ale all day.
Yeah, as long
There
as
you
it's
go.
not her
You
monk brew, that's
roll-
fine.
I don't know. It seems like a split decision at this point.
I agree with whatever Rowan says.
Smart
Oh,
man.
that's 3-1.
All right,
That's
democracy.
fine.
So you're gonna press on. Do any of you want to sleep whilst on the boat?
I have no interest in doing so.
No.
Alice does. Super sounds great. Kristoff, take Willow and steer for us. I'm gonna catch a nap.
Yeah, I'm not going to use Willow. I'm going to use Ice to do that. But yes, I will take over steering duties.
That works too.
Willow's heavy as fuck, dog. I will lose her in the water.
Not a right boy. Doesn't matter.
we hit like a small bump and it's just gone forever.
He just hands it to Kristoff, and Kristoff immediately drops it into the water. There's no.
Willow's
I'm
gone
gonna
forever.
miss her.
Okay, so
Hey man, I don't want to say that I've ruined 2 of your weapons, but
Atlas passes out. The rest of you you're hanging out. You're just coasting down the river, correct?
I'll be sitting in back with Kristoff, and I'll use my quarterstaff to help steer if I feel like he's doing us wrong.
smart.
I'm still in the front, like an eagle, perceiving all.
Ah! All right, so we're traveling on. It's about 40 minutes later, 40 minutes to an hour. Atlas is snoring loudly. That happened almost.
honk shoe.
Alex, go ahead and roll a perception check.
No, come on. Rowan
Why
is
am I-
primed and said, I am perceiving everything. I'm in the front
Yeah,
like
that's
an
what I'm
eagle. And you're like, Alex.
Hey, Devin. It's what it's like every session, my dude. Don't even worry about it.
Understood.
Sorry, I'll leave. It's fine.
Boop.
Yeah, that's a 23 for Abix.
Cool. The reason why I had her do it, she said she was in the back, and you guys. Well, I guess Kristoff, you're in the back too, but Rowan's up front. So here's what you gain from that. There is a noise coming, like some laughter, and it's quiet at first, but after a few moments, I mean, it picks up really loud. And coming from the shadows, they were trying to sneak up on you, but were not able to. You are approached by 2 additional rafts. They're more circular in nature, almost like the life rafts you would find if you were to, plane crashes. Coming up on either side of you.
How wide is the river?
We will say 20 feet.
I cast Cone of Cold behind us.
And so with that, that's 15 feet of
Oh, no,
ice.
no. You are
Go ahead.
very much mistaken. Get my spells up on D&D Beyond. A blast of cold air erupts from your hands. Each creature in a 60-foot cone must make a Constitution saving throw. Creature takes 8d8 cold damage on a failed save, or half as much on damage on a successful one. Creature killed in this way becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. So it's a 60-foot cone, not a 15-foot cone.
Oh, dang. Okay, cool. So let me do this real quick.
And I assume it freezes the water, is what I'm really getting at here. But yeah, anything coming.
Does it go deep? Because I'm going to say no, because the water's moving
It goes
fast.
as deep. It goes as deep as the spell is. So it's a cone.
feet.
So it's a 3-dimensional. It's a cone.
I'm going to say no, because the water is moving pretty fast. It's a deep, very deep. It's not going to freeze the top.
Well, that's all I want to do is freeze the top so that their boat will get stuck on it.
No, if anything, as they're traveling, it'll just slide over the top.
For 60 feet. Okay, you're the boss.
I like to imagine when he does this, they pop a willy. They see our willy and pop a willy, and then hop up and slide across
Against
the
a
ice.
blast
And,
of cold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, fucking rule of
Yes.
course.
Okay. So they need to survive a what?
What was it?
Dexterity saving throw.
Constitution.
Constitution. Ooh.
How much is it?
15 is your target.
These are not doing real good. Dwayne, I also know how this feels. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so here's what you have. So on the left raft, you are going to have what you can tell is a drow, and he is in a chainmail. He looks like he's more important. He's kind of standing on the boat. He had like a sword ready to attack, and in the middle of the boat is another drow, but he looks a little rough around the edges. He's got a shield as well. They're both carrying scimitars. And when I say left, if you were to turn around, it would be your right. And the other rafts are two of the same looking, rough around the edges with the shield drows.
Hey everybody, it's Ginge. I just wanted to stop by and kind of let you guys know that I'm going to cut this episode into 2 parts. The whole thing is about 2 hours long, so I figured it was a good logical split, and I just wanted to kind of stop by and let you know what was going on. I also thought I could take this opportunity to just thank the boys at Lawful Stupid for giving me all these opportunities to edit the podcast and to make crazy songs out of ridiculous voice clips that they give me. It's been a really great time, and I am more than happy that I get to be a part of this group. So until next time, enjoy.
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, you are great.